You don't know why, but you are laughing so hard because your feet are just stuck. Everybody go ahead and open your eyes. All right, guys, let's go. Heavier. And it's really funny because it's a pillow, but you can't figure out how funny is that.
Hey everybody, I'm Glenn Rottmann, your hypnotist. I'm here with
Emily.
And Emily is a senior in high school. And you're probably wondering what we're doing here in the theater. What we're doing is a hypnosis show, but a little bit differently. Emily is a senior at Crossroads High School. And she contacted me because she wanted to learn how to hypnotize people, right?
Correct.
So what made you want to learn how to hypnotize people?
Well, I had seen some of your videos, and the idea of this project is to do something you've always wanted to do, something you thought that maybe you don't have the time to do, don't have, that kind of concentration to do. We're given 3 weeks, come up with a project, pitch it, and this is what I came up with.
So you pitched it to your high school?
To our senior project committee.
And he agreed.
And they loved it.
We've gotten together 2 times, and I've taught her how to hypnotize people. I've taught her what an induction is and quite a bit about hypnosis. We're not doing hypnotherapy. We're just seeing if she can produce hypnotic phenomenon with some of her friends and classmates, which is the ability not to be able to do things that you normally do in life. Things like forget your name, forget how to count, maybe not remember how to get out of a chair. Just fun things, nothing therapeutic, nothing
life-altering.
Nothing life-altering. It's gonna be life-altering for you though, learning all this stuff, so it's cool. So we guys hope you enjoy our show. You're gonna see some of the work we've done kind of offset and some of the training we've done, and I hope you enjoy this little mini documentary on teaching Emily how to be a hypnotist. You will be now the high school hypnotist, right?
That's what they call me.
That's what they call
That's what they'll call me.
All right, let's get started.
Okay, so just like to start, I'm gonna explain to you guys what hypnosis is. It's a hyper state of suggestibility. You're not awake, you're not asleep, you're somewhere in between. You'll hear my voice, you'll be conscious of everything you're doing. These are all fun little things to experience hypnosis. You'll be fully awake, you'll feel relaxed, happy and comfortable, and it's going to be great and fun.
So the first thing we do, sitting back in your chair, feet flat on the ground, hands on your lap. Those are your first 3 commands.
Let's all sit up in our chairs, back straight, feet on the ground.
You can call them either set pieces, we call them suggestibility tests, and these are cool little tests we'll do together. This isn't hypnosis yet, but this is just to see how somebody responds. Put your arms out in front of you, lock your fingers together. Then after they lock their fingers, I want to make a gun. After you make the gun, you go into prayer position.
Put your arms straight out, hands together, make a gun. All right, so we're going to start with your arms out, hands together, nice and tight. Really focus on your fingers. Make a V and close them. Make a V, close them. Make a V. All right, now really just staring through your fingers and slowly notice your fingers coming closer and closer together. Feel them coming closer and closer. There's nothing you can do. They're coming closer and closer together. There we go. See? It works. All right, go ahead and shake it out. We're going to do another suggestibility test. So shake it out.
Let's say in your right hand something heavy, and then the left hand's going to be light. Now this is exciting right now.
Now put your arms out, palms up, elbows locked. Now look at your hands. Really study them. Go ahead and extend your arms. Elbows locked, palms up, really tight with your arms. In your left hand, you're going to feel something heavy. 1 bowling ball, 2 bowling balls, 3 bowling balls getting heavier and heavier. And in your right hand, a string of balloons getting lighter and lighter with every word. One hand getting heavier, other getting lighter and lighter. A string of balloons, 10 balloons, 20 balloons, getting higher and higher. Bowling ball getting heavier and heavier as your other hand gets lighter and lighter. Go ahead and open your eyes. Pretty cool, right?
I felt the urge to fight it.
You felt the urge to fight it?
Yeah, me too.
All right, so go ahead and extend your arms, palms facing each other. And in a moment, you're going to start to feel your hands as if there are 2 magnets in each of your palms. Pulling and tugging, tugging and pulling. Closer and closer together. Your right hand touches your left touches your right, and your fingers will interlock. Once they touch, they get tighter and tighter together. Fingertips touching, interlocking, squeezing nice and tight.
So this hypnotic language is basically having a weak suggestion overruled by a more powerful suggestion. So when I say you can try to open your fingers, but the more you try, you'll find you cannot. Find you cannot is much stronger than try. So what happens is in their mind, the more they're trying, they can't. They hold on to the can't. The try goes away.
You know that there's nothing you can think, do, or say to move your fingers. You can go ahead and try, and you realize your arms and your fingers are locked together. Now in a moment here, I'm going to count down from 5. And when I count from 5, your hands will release. I'm going to come and touch you. Your hands will release, and you will relax and sleep, reaching the peak of your state of suggestibility. 5, getting tighter. 4, getting tighter. 1, when I come and touch you, you will relax and sleep. Sleep. Relax and sleep.
Now in a moment, Emily's going to come and she's going to take your hand. Do this. Look at me. Okay?
Give me your hand. Eyes open. And look at mine. Look at mine. How do you feel? Good. And sleep. All right, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. Just the person I'm touching. How do you feel? Good. Sleep. How do you feel?
Great.
Sleep. 5, getting deeper. 4, 3, 2, feeling happy and safe. 1. So now we're going to go on a little adventure here.
The more you get into it with your descriptions, the more they enjoy it. The more visualizations they'll make.
Yeah.
Because you're their guide.
Right.
Now it's really, really cold outside. You want to start rubbing your arms together because you want to warm your body up. Your body's cold, and when I touch you, you're going to feel a shock over your entire body. When I touch you, it's 10 times colder.
Every part of your body is freezing cold. You're shivering. You're cold. You're so cold. You are freezing. You're in the desert. The sun goes away. It gets dark, and it gets freezing cold. Ice covering your body. You want to warm yourself up. Rub your hands together. Getting colder and colder. And when I touch you, you feel a shock of cold start to shiver down your back. You get colder and colder. Rub your arms, rub your legs, getting colder and colder. Your face is getting cold. With every word you get colder and colder. Rub your hands together, touch your face, try to warm yourself up. Blow on your hands, rub your legs, rub your arms. You want to rub all of your body, try to warm yourself up, getting colder and colder and colder, and find each other's warmth, touch each other, warm each other up, getting colder and colder, and sleep back down. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes and look at me, and we're just going to have a conversation, and you're going to realize that you've completely forgotten your name. When I touch your head, when I touch your forehead, you've completely forgotten your name. Hi, how's it going? Good. What's your name? You don't know what's your name? Your hands feel. But what's your name? All right, when I touch your forehead, you remember your name. What's your name? Right. All right. Go ahead and relax and sleep down, standing.
Now in a moment, I'm going to have you open your eyes, and when I do, you'll realize that the more you try to open up your mouth, it's almost like your lips are glued shut. You can try to speak, and the more you try to speak, the more difficult it becomes.
All right, well this time, you realize that your jaw is just stuck. You're trying to speak, but your jaw is just completely stuck. How's it going? What's going on? You okay? Something wrong? When you wake up again, I'm gonna touch your jaw and you realize that it's completely fixed. What's going on? What was happening? Why couldn't you talk? Yeah? Alright, now the person I'm touching, go ahead and sit up. Alright, now in a moment you're gonna stand up and see a pillow in front of you. This pillow is the heaviest pillow in the world. And you realize that the more you try to pick it up, the heavier it becomes, and the harder you try, the more impossible it becomes for you. And not only is it the heaviest pillow in the world, you've also realized that you've forgotten how to pick things up. And go ahead and just try to pick up this. Just try to pick it up. But it's really heavy. It's getting heavier and heavier. And it's really funny because it's a pillow, but you can't pick it up. How funny is that? And everybody else open your eyes and look at her, and it is just so funny. Dora can't pick up this pillow. It's so heavy, and she just can't pick it up. And you guys all think it's so funny, right? What's so funny? Why can't she do it? Just relax here. Come lay down all the way. Oh, so relaxed and comfortable, right? But all of a sudden you realize that you're stuck to the floor. You try to move, you try to get up, but you're just stuck. Open your eyes and try, and the more you try, you realize that the more you become stuck. Now go ahead and have a seat on the ground. Relax right now. That's really stressful, huh? Yeah, just go ahead and relax and lie down. In a moment, you're gonna realize that you are completely stuck to the floor. And there's nothing you can do to unstick yourself. Let's get up and go. But you realize that you're completely stuck. Your butt is stuck, your legs are stuck, your feet are stuck. We'll go ahead and try to get up, but the harder you try, the harder it becomes. What's going on? Why not? Yeah? And in a moment you realize that you can stand up and you're gonna sit back down in your chair. Look at me. Come sit back down in your chair. The funniest movie you've ever seen. You're laughing. It's so funny. People are being so stupid. You're laughing so hard. It is just so funny. You just heard the funniest joke you have ever heard. You're just laughing so hard. It's the funniest joke you've ever heard in your life, and you're laughing so hard because you've never heard anyone be this funny. And when I touch you, it's gonna get 10 times funnier and funnier and funnier, 10 times funnier, laughing even harder and harder, just laughing so hysterically. This is just the funniest thing that you've ever heard in your life. And when I touch you, you start to snort like a pig because it is just that funny. Starting to snort, you're cackling, laughing so hysterically, snorting and laughing and getting funnier and funnier and snorting and laughing so hysterically. You've never laughed this hard in your life. And sleep. Alright, so the person I'm touching, and only the person I'm touching, and you realize, when you open your eyes, that you're completely stuck to your chair. You cannot get up. Here, just go ahead and get up. Let's go ahead and stand up. Alright, now in a moment you're going to open your eyes, all of you, and realize that you're stuck to the chair. All of you. Let's all just try it. Let's just all get up. Let's all just try to get up. Come on, guys.
Oh, shit.
What?
Okay.
Why not? Just come on, guys. Let's just go. Come on, let's just go. Why are we not getting up? And one moment when you realize that you can get up. So when I tap you, go ahead and stand up. And rock and sleep. And sleep down. And in a moment, you're going to stand up and open your eyes and realize that your feet are now stuck to the ground. There's nothing that you can do to move your feet. So your feet are stuck to the floor, and you realize that this is the funniest thing that's ever happened to you. You don't know why, but you are laughing so hard because your feet are just stuck. Everybody go ahead and open your eyes. All right, guys, let's go. Come on. What's wrong? What's wrong? What are you doing? Come on, let's go. Wait, what's happening? Only one foot is stuck. You can move one of your feet. Let's go. Just one of your feet. Only your right foot. Your right foot. You can just try to move just your right foot. Realize that your left foot is still completely stuck. Why is just your right foot able to move? Dara, what are you doing there? Now let's just get down on the ground. Down on the ground. And try to crawl. But you're still stuck. But let's see if crawling will work, right? So just try to go ahead and just try to crawl. Just try to crawl, but oh no, your hands are stuck. Oh, you realize your hands are completely stuck, and now you're even more stuck. And your nose itches so bad. Your hands are completely stuck, but your nose itches. Oh, it itches so bad. Try to rub it. You can rub it on your shoulder maybe. It itches so bad. Go ahead and rub your nose on your neighbor's shoulder. That'll be easier, right? Go ahead and just rub your nose. Try to get that itch. Your hands are completely stuck. Your legs are stuck. This always happens. And now your butt itches too. But you can't scratch it. Your hands, oh my gosh, your butt itches. Go ahead and try. So figure out any way that you can to scratch your butt, but without using your own hands. Maybe rub on your neighbor, perhaps. Whatever you gotta do to get that itch, you know? If you're just completely stuck, your hands are unstuck, you can itch. Rub around on the ground. That'll get the itch much better than your hands, right? Just itching your butt around, just rub it around. So now, feeling wonderful, feeling happy, you've had a good time. 0, closing the door. 1, closing the door, coming back into the room. 2, feeling more awake, slowly sitting up. 3, getting more awake, sitting up, eyes slowly opening. 4, coming out of hypnosis, coming back into the room, fully aware. And 5, sitting up, wide awake, eyes open, feeling wonderful.
Are you guys feeling awake? How are you feeling?
You feel good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You'll come back and do it. It'll take a minute. Lena, you were, how do you feel?
Like the stuff you were saying, I was like, this is not real. And then like when you were like, you're cold, I was like, no, I'm not. And then you touched me, I was like,
Yeah.
So
You all responded like completely different, like to different stuff.
It's different every time.
Yeah.
It's very
That was
unique.
cool. That was hard.
It's extremely hard.
You guys are not easy.
You should try with 20 people.
I feel like I
good.
did much better than I have been doing, but they were also more difficult, so I did even better.
You did great. How did it feel when your feet were stuck to the floor? What was that like?
I felt like I could do it, but then like,
yeah, but I didn't want to do it.
Like I was like, yeah.
It's not that I was like trying to happen. It's just like the pull to do it just never. It just didn't.
Yeah, like even now, it's kind of like my body felt really heavy. You were like, "What's your name?" And I was thinking, I was like, I know my name, but I couldn't say it.
We did a really fast induction. That's why it took so long to get going.
The laughing, oh my god, it's fun to laugh.
But I don't even know how to snort. Like I didn't even know how. And then like that was totally involuntary. That was.
So what would you guys say for people watching if they don't believe hypnosis is real?
Oh, I feel like most of us came in skeptical.
Yeah.
And like real talk, it's like some things totally work and some things don't.
Yeah.
But like fully like with the feet stuck in the ground.
Some of it I felt like I had control over. I just wanted to listen to you.
I can't like make you guys do something if you have to want to.
So you guys were wonderful. I hope you guys enjoyed this experience.
Thank you.
Our coolest senior project ever. All right, so we just finished our project. How did that feel?
That felt great. That felt really cool.
Now, for those that are watching, it's not as easy as it looks,
It's really
is it?
not.
It's
really not.
It's very stress-inducing when you first start and they're getting going.
Nervous.
2 times. This was your 3rd time ever doing it, and you did all of that.
I did.
I didn't have to do anything on the induction. I had to do nothing. You did everything. That was pretty impressive. You should feel very proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Because it is not easy to do. There's so many thoughts you have in your mind.
Props to you.
That was the first time you've ever had 5 people together.
I've done 2.
Because we did 2 and it was kind of a different environment. This was more.
And they were crazy receptive.
They were crazy easy. Here you had a little more taste of the real world where they don't always respond to the same things in the same way. And it makes you question what you're doing sometimes, right? You're like, the work, what is happening, how come it's not working yet?
Yeah.
But if you stick with it like you did, and then we found things that were magic that you guys just saw.
The laughing was epic.
And now we have, actually, what we're doing next is, we can't take this, it'll be in your school. You're gonna do this with your class, right?
I am. I'm gonna take an audience volunteer during my senior project presentation.
This was amazing. You did so good, you guys.
Thank you.
So you never know what happens when you, is this what you expected when you reached out to me, or what was in your mind?
It is actually. After my first phone call with you, I was like, wow, this is everything that I am. And it really
That's awesome.
it came to life as I dreamt it up.
So see what happens when you reach out to people, cool things happen.
Yeah, find people on YouTube and email them. I mean,
Exactly. So hey, you guys know I am your hypnotist. We're gonna say goodbye. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this fun little mini documentary about hypnosis. And give me a hug. Let's hug this out. So proud of her. She did so good.